Assembling your Cresco 10. If you're using the spreader for fertilizer or seed, slide the summer application into position as shown in the video. Locate and tighten the 4 screws and washers to fix the required slider into position. Make sure the screws are not overly tight and the slider can slide backward and forward. Locate the lower linkage and place it through the pivot bracket. Push the free end of the lower linkage through the center hole of the chosen slider. Secure the lower linkage in place using the small R pin as shown. Take the 2 lower frames and attach them to the hopper body using the M6x60 bolts. When placing the legs on the hopper, make sure the 2 holes on the side of the lower frame are on the outside. There should be 1 hole on the inside. Tighten the bolts with the M6 nuts. Rotate the hopper body to the position shown. Place the gearbox and impeller in the center hole of the hopper body and let it rest there. Make sure the arrow on the gearbox faces forwards. Place the 1 axle bearing into the hole shown at the bottom of the lower frame.
Start by connecting the axle with the first wheel.
Push it through the gearbox and bearing on the other side. Ensure the axle bearings are firmly in.
Place the remaining wheel onto the other end of the axle.
Push the plastic end cap into the center hole of the axle. Use a screwdriver and wheel cap screws to tighten. Complete the same process on both sides. Turn the spreader onto its wheels and ensure they work correctly. Align the holes at the bottom of the handlebar with the holes at the top of the lower frame. You may need to pull the ends apart slightly to place in position. To assemble the handlebar, use the M6x35 and M6 wing nuts to tighten as shown. Repeat the same process on both sides. Tighten with the M6 lock nuts. Protruding from the back of the hopper body is the pivot bracket as seen on the video. Clip the L-shaped end of the control rod into the hole on the pivot bracket. Feed the other end of the control rod through the hole of the control lever. Make sure you push the control lever all the way to the setting 20. Do not tighten into place. Before tightening the control rod, make sure the application holes in the hopper are fully open, the hopper aperture fully open, and the gauge lever set at 20. Tighten the screw firmly to secure the control rod. Affix the agitator pin through the impeller shaft inside the hopper.